Are 20 times referees ruined football? And first, keep an eye on the referee here.
Oh,
that's Pete.
That referee would have had me in tears.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you, that should have been a goal. Alright, first of all, the first shot should have gone in. And there's just no two ways about that. If you're a professional footballer with an open net there, you should be putting that in. No questions asked. You shouldn't be Fernando Torres in that shit. But also, the referee getting in the way is kind of peak. I've always found this rule in football really weird. And that's why we're checking out some of the craziest referee moments in football when it actually ruined games. Because referees can make or break a game. We all know this. And there's always these funny jokes that Manchester City pay off the referee ahead of a game. Chelsea have had some really questionable decisions this season alone when it comes to referees and last minute goals and stuff like this. And they can act as the 12th man sometimes. There's no two ways about it. So that's why we're going to be diving into some of the craziest referee moments. I've had some questionable referee moments against myself at times. There is nothing more infuriating when you feel like the referee is against you and you're fighting an already uphill battle. So let's dive into number 19.
Just like number 19, because one team managed to score a goal while hitting the side netting.
So with the corner, looks like he's gone through the hole in the net.
What the hell? They actually gave them the goal.
That's nuts. That is actually nuts. Because what's the point, right, of having, like, the watches, the over-the-line watches, which is actually, like, they even go off, right, when the ball just passes the posts. So what's the point of having that if you're still going to get it wrong? Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing is infuriating. The fact that that goal was allowed to stand is actually unbelievable. If I was like, was it Werder Bremen there? If I was Werder Bremen, I would have been absolutely livid. Or was it Schalke? It looked like one of those teams.
The team at number 18 got eliminated from the World Cup 2018, all because of one decision.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this.
Yeah, and the crazy part is VAR reviewed it and still said no penalty.
I've seen penalties given for less than that. We've got VAR there for a reason.
This is the defender's mistake.
Now for number 7.
I do agree, right? But at the same time, it's one of those ones where it's not intentional. Like the player hasn't brought his arm to the ball to like knock it away like a Maradona type thing, right? And his arm's in a natural position, which would probably be why VAR didn't give it. Does that mean it shouldn't have been given? No, I think it should have been a penalty 100%, right? Because it's not fair. Like, I always had the mindset that if the ball hits your hand in any capacity, whether it's a natural position or not, penalty. Because your hands, like, should be out of the way enough. But I don't know. That's why I'm probably not an official, but there we go.
We gotta talk about this Mexican referee, because he straight up stole another player's manhood.
Hey, yo!
But the referee wasn't getting away that easily, because the commissioner of the league came back and slapped the ref with a 12-match ban.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, this ref messed with the wrong balls. And so did number...
Oh, that's actually violating. If a player did that to a referee, outrage. Absolute outrage from the FA, if it was in England, or whoever the governing body is, they would be like, oh, we need to defend our referees from this kind of violence. Like, a 12-match ban, yeah, fair enough. Like, that's punishment enough, but at the same time, like, why is the referee losing his cool that much to be kneeing a guy in the balls? Madness.
16, because with the Premier League title on the line, and with Arsenal leading 1-0 against Brentford, there was no room for error.
Why did they show the buy-in flag?
Pinnock's climbing in there. That was going to be a goal. Ivan Toney scored. Flag has stayed down and Brentford have levelled.
Wait a minute. Not one, but two players offside?
Whether you go whichever way you go, it's offside. Pinnock's offside, Norgard's offside.
In the end, that was only one game. At number 15, a referee's mistake almost had one team relegated. Everything came down to when Everton had to face the best team in football, Manchester City. And in the 81st minute, this happened.
Bernardo Silva into the penalty area and it's cleared.
Alright, just before we carry on, tell me that this narrator's got zero ball knowledge without telling me he's got zero ball knowledge.
Oh, and it's going to be a goal for City. Everton's first error of the match.
And with Man City scoring, there was no hope left for Everton fans. Some even left the stadium, but they had no idea what was about to come. Because in the 85th minute, this happened.
In behind for Richarlison, chance here. Richarlison blocked by Ederson. Oh, that was the hand. That was the arm of Rodri. He's not giving it.
Oh my God. The refs must have had bets on the game. I mean, how do you not call that? But no one was more annoyed than Everton manager Frank Lampard.
I wanted to know if it was offside in the build-up, because if that happens, it negates the penalty shout. So it wasn't. I've been told that clear. It's not offside against Richarlison in the build-up. I've got a 3-year-old daughter at home who could tell you that's a penalty.
Absolutely. There's no denying that that is a penalty. Like, this is what gets me, right? Is like, how are we at this level of football where you've got VAR in the game, which interrupts the game every 30 seconds for about 20 minutes at a time. You've got this many people watching. You've got this many officials with the linesman, the fourth ref, the fourth officials, the fifth officials, the sixth officials, and the referee on the pitch, and they can't tell you that that's, someone can't just buzz in the earpiece and be like, yeah, mate, that was a clear stone cold penalty.
Well, he certainly didn't hit him in the face. Now.
And he got a red card? And just like that, he became the most hated ref in the world of football.
That's
but at number
madness.
13, it wasn't only the referee making a mistake, it was the whole system. Because when Aston Villa played newly promoted Sheffield United, there was something that should have never, ever happened. See, all referees wear a special watch on their wrist. But not only that, each goal has at least 5 cameras pointed right at the goal line to help decide whether the ball is over the line or not. Now, using technology is obviously great, until it's not.
Nilan, just a sweep on top of the goalkeeper here, and he holds on, but Michael Oliver said no.
That's a goal. That's a goal. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude literally hugged the ball into his own goal, and it's
The whole ball's over the line.
I bet he's never complaining about refs again. But number 12's mistake was so crazy, the ref was selected for a drug testing. Because he did what no one has ever done before.
Duca. This time.
Is he even a pen?
It's a yellow card for Josip Simonic. A mighty tangle results in Kennedy.
Now, usually when you get a second yellow, you're sent off. But not if you ask this ref.
In goes Viduka. He should have been off a few minutes ago. It's actually his third.
Wait,
Nightmare
what?
for Graham Paul.
Oh my God. Honestly, I have no idea how that can happen, but I also have no idea how number 11 can happen either.
Not the
in round
ghost
16
goal.
of the
Not the ghost. Like, this literally traumatized an entire, like, generation of football fans, English football fans at least. Frank Lampard's ghost goal. This should have been, right, a momentous occasion in English football, but no.
2010 World Cup, England went up against Germany, and with the Germans leading 2-1 in the 37th minute, all England needed was a miracle. But instead, they got a disaster.
That's a lovely touch. Lampard!
Such a good goal, man. Like, clearly.
Was that a certain goal? But it had everyone questioning FIFA. But all right, we've entered the top 10 worst.
I'm pretty sure that was actually one of the, like, leading reasons as to why goal line technology was introduced into football, because of that moment right there. Robbed. Absolutely robbed.
Referee moments in football history. So let's take this to a whole new level. Like the time one referee broke the record for the most yellow cards in a game. Or the time a referee scored a goal. But before we show you all of that, one referee almost cost Portugal their place in the 2022 World Cup.
Looking for Ronaldo. Are you kidding me? Goal. Are you absolutely kidding me? Has it even gone in?
It's gone in.
The assistant isn't waving for
Oh, that's hard to tell, actually.
This is huge now.
That is hard to
Ronaldo
tell.
Screaming in the face of the official. He will be
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
threw
the
the-
linesman was literally right there and still didn't give the goal. And
It is hard to tell, actually, like, if the whole ball crossed the line. Because obviously in football, even if a tiny millimetre is just on the line, they won't give it. The whole ball has to cross the line. And from that angle, it is quite hard to tell. But still, like, the goal line technology, like the VAR, and I don't think VAR was actually around at this point. But, you know, there should have been safeguards in place to know whether that was over the line or not.
because of his mistake, his own referee team had no other option but to drop his ass. But as dumb as that was, number 9's mistake destroyed another team's dream. See, in one of the biggest Champions League games, Bayern Munich had the impossible job of going to the Santiago Bernabeu to play the greatest CL team in history, Real Madrid. And in the 67th minute, Bayern Munich shocked the world.
Musiala arriving. Sané. Oh, it's brilliant.
And at this point, Bayern were going to the Champions League, and all they had to do was run out the clock. But let's be real, the ain't no way Real Madrid were going to make it easy for them. And by the 90th minute, the script had already been flipped on its head.
Vinicius Junior, Mendy overlapping, that's comfortable. Oh, Neuer dropped it, and Joselu scores!
It's not like...
And with the score 2-1 to Real Madrid, everything would be decided in the final seconds. And that's when the refs made one of the dumbest decisions ever.
And it's long into the Real Madrid penalty area, and Muller is there, and the whistle had long gone for offside.
Yeah, in the 12th minute of stoppage time, Bayern Munich had the chance to tie the game. But since the lineman raised his flag for offside, the ref had to blow the whistle early, and because of that, VAR couldn't change the decision.
He has the chance not to whistle.
Was it actually De Ligt that was offside though? Like, I know De Ligt was offside, but was he the one that got to the receiving end of the ball?
Decision to whistle is against every rule, I'm sorry.
My view of it at the time wasn't so much on the linesman, because I've seen it before. I've seen referees doing this, doing that. The big man takes the decision always in. He is the chief. Why do you blow your whistle? Just let it go. You have something that can tell you if there is offside or not.
The linesman said sorry. That does not help on that kind of level.
Now that's how you destroy a game. Honestly, I expected Real Madrid to make a comeback, but what I didn't expect was number 8.
Backed off, and Hall sensed the opportunity. He's got him for pace. And now Hall looking for Montano, who's going to have a tap in. It's going to be 2-0 to the Newcastle Jets. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
What happened?
Offside flag up against Montano.
Was he offside?
How on earth has he given offside there?
And that is just a disastrot decision.
That is...
All right. Everyone can make mistakes. But for number 7...
I mean, there's more than just a mistake in that one. Like, that's not just... That's some Sunday League linesman level, that is. You know when they get someone to, like, lino from one team and one to lino on another team, and then they're just throwing flags about because... Fuck it, you don't deserve a goal, you're scoring against my team. Like, that is what is on display here. That is embarrassing.
Changes a call to stop a team from scoring. Now I know what you're thinking. How is that legal? But hear me out. On December 3rd of 2023, Tottenham played against Manchester City, and one decision would cause players to lose their cool. See, the scores were tied at 3 apiece, but deep into stoppage time, City finally got their chance.
Cross comes in, and it's still kept alive, but now they've lost it, and Rodri plays it to Haaland. Oh, dreadful challenge, gets away with it because Haaland kept the ball, and on he goes to Grealish, and Grealish is down the middle, and the referee has blown his whistle. Oh my word, what a shocker.
Oh my God, did you catch that? Bro first said play on, but as soon as Grealish was through on the goal, he stopped the play for a foul? No wonder Haaland was losing his cool. But at number 6...
That is a diabolical decision. I am dumbfounded by the stupidity from the... Like, these people are supposed to be the best of the best when it comes to refereeing. And they're making decisions like that. Jeez, man.
One mistake forced the Premier League to change their rules. See, back in the day, referees would make mistakes right, left, and center, but some were hella fishy. In 2005, Pedro Mendes scored the craziest goal in Premier League history, only for the refs to act blind.
Astonishing end to the game here, and Mendes has tried to lob it over him.
Oh, look at them butterfingers. That's some Rob Green type stuff right there.
Well, I tell you what, we can see the replay now. Here we are. Tell us what's going through your mind now.
It's a goal. It's a goal.
It was just over, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's really over.
How's my man so calm after being robbed of that goal? Like, even Manchester United coach Sir Alex was pissed it wasn't given.
Well, it just adds weight to the point about technology and cameras. I mean, I think most people in the game are saying the progress has got to be made in the game is for television cameras, and I think that proved it tonight.
All right.
Sir Alex Ferguson was, and he is the GOAT, right? And that is probably the most tame I've ever seen him. I bet he went apeshit behind the scenes at that. Like, based off of what I've heard about Sir Alex Ferguson, like in interviews with like David Beckham and stuff like this, I bet he went nuts.
All right, I know it, you know it, everyone knows it. That shit was rigged. But at number 5, a player got awarded the dumbest penalty ever.
Sterling tripping over his own feet.
No way they gave a penalty for that.
Penalty. Bruh, dude kicked the ground, got the penalty, and embarrassed himself on live TV.
Oh, no, listen, there's no blaming Sterling. He's not trying to win a penalty. He just what we would say. He made a hash of it, and it was quite embarrassing.
I'm not being funny, right? But if I understand that this is professional football, but there's still got to be a level of sportsmanship in this. Like, how good would Man City have looked if they just scuffed the pen for the sake of for the sake of like Sterling being like, look, that wasn't a pen. Like, let's just scuff the penalty.
Never thought I'd see a moment like that, and I bet you've never seen anything like number 4. The time one referee decided to break a world record that'll never be broken. And of course, it had to be La Liga legend, Mateo Laos. Everyone knows that this dude might be a referee, but he wanted nothing else but to be in the spotlight. And during the 2022 World Cup, he wanted to shine brighter than Lionel Messi. See, in one of the biggest quarterfinals of the tournament, Argentina won against the Netherlands in one of the wildest penalty shootouts ever. Because not only did the Netherlands equalize in the 11th minute of stoppage time, there were fights breaking out from all corners of the game. This game had it all. But in the end, the talking point wasn't about the performance of the players. Instead, it was the referee. See, not only did he give out 1 red card, he handed out 18. Yes, you heard that right. 18 yellow cards in 1 game. I mean, this went so far, even Messi had enough of him, saying, I don't want to talk about the referee because you can't be honest. Messi wasn't the only one, though, because Netherlands coach Louis van Gaal also went after him. If you talk, they sanction you. But FIFA must think about it.
That's
they can't
true.
put a referee who wasn't up to the task for these instances. Yikes. Dude got humiliated so bad that he actually went into retirement. And if you ask me, it was about time we stopped seeing him officiating games.
That is
just
fair.
like I hope.
I mean, like, how are you dishing out 18 yellow cards and a red? Madness.
We never see number 3. Because what if I told you one referee was so dumb, it got him suspended? Because during a game between Nantes and PSG, one referee not only kicked a player, he decided that this dude is 51 years old, acting like he's 5. And of course, things weren't going to look bright for him. Because even if he released a statement apologizing for his actions, the FFF, French Football Federation, decided to end his refereeing career. And speaking of ending careers, at number 2, a referee's worst performance cost him his career. Now, some argue it shouldn't have happened, but after seeing this game, something felt really off. Because the game started off with this.
Lampard looking to pull it back. And Essien!
But this excitement wasn't going to last long, because even Chelsea players knew 1 goal wasn't going to cut it. So when Didier Drogba was through on a goal, Chelsea fans all over the world thought this was it.
Lampard has helped it through, and Drogba controlled.
Drogba, man.
He's gone down, the referee looked at his linesman and doesn't award a penalty.
Now, missing 1 call's fine.
It's a bit soft,
but
he was really caught by surprise then. Good play by Malouda, who goes down.
Alright, that's...
Alright, 2 might also be fine.
Anelka. Is that handball?
That is a handball. Like, I'm a Chelsea fan. I remember this game. I remember being infuriated. The first one, I also thought, yeah, it's a bit soft. The second one, I was like, that's a stone cold pen. When PK handballed it, I was like, that's another stone cold pen. Everything was stacked against Chelsea in this game.
Hold up, 3 missed calls? But those were still not as painful as what happened next. Because in stoppage time, Iniesta would shock the world.
But it's Messi. It's Iniesta!
Now that the scores were tied 1-1, it would mean only one thing. Barcelona were going to the Champions League final. But just as the clock was running out, Chelsea got one last chance.
Was up there and got ahead to it. Ballack has a rattle, a handball appeal.
And Drogba was not holding back.
It is.
Eventually, the referee finally got to say this. Sometimes you miss a penalty. Sometimes you miss a red card or a crucial decision. And I think everyone that knows football knows there should have been a penalty. My God, there should have been a lot more than 1 penalty.
There was like 4 penalty decisions that he just completely let slide.
Crazy as that was, we still got to talk about number 1. The time one referee's mistake made a jersey worth $9 million. See, Maradona was one of the most controversial figures in the football world. And during his playing days, he was a rock star. And in 1986, he would take the world stage during the World Cup in Mexico. Because not only was this guy in the prime of his career and the captain of his team, He was heading into a competition with one goal in sight. He was willing to do everything to win. But in the quarterfinals, Argentina was facing England, two countries who just 4 years ago before were at war.
It's always
so
England.
Obviously, things weren't going to be friendly. And in just 6 minutes into the second half, the most controversial goal in football history happened. Not a single person except the referee believed Maradona headed the ball. But not only was the goal the most shocking of all time, it got its own nickname, the Hand of God.
It did.
Now, I bet you didn't think this story could get much wilder. But not only did Maradona and Argentina end up winning the whole tournament, that jersey Maradona wore for the game against England was sold in 2022 for $9.2 million. And the craziest part? Maradona gave the shirt to Steve Hodge, the defender who put the ball into Maradona's path before handing the ball into the goal. So I guess they had each other's back.
What I find crazy, right, is only Maradona could do something that egregious in football and still walk away as an absolute loved icon and legend in the game. Everyone loves Maradona. Even after that, it's crazy. What do you guys think was the craziest moment from a referee? Is there one that was not on this list? Let me know down in the comments below. Way down there. Jump to get the hell out of that like button and subscribe. And until next time, I'll catch you in a bit. Peace.